We are not sure going forward how it will be. But for now, there's nothing that you have to renew for.
And also, I am from a Salesforce background. Can I use Tosca to automate sales?
Yeah. Salesforce, Tosca with Salesforce is actually a very, I mean, niche tool outside. Okay. They are actually looking for people who knows Salesforce and who also knows Tosca.
So certifications, like what kind of help we can expect from you?
Yeah, I will tell you. Regarding certifications, see, I'll guide you how to log into the portal, how to start with your certification. I'll give you the few questions that my previous students have encountered, and we'll be after each and every topic also we'll be discussing few questions. It might be some of the questions from the certification or some of the questions that are as part of interview also. Okay. So enough questions will be there. There is no need for you to worry as part of certification. You will easily get through with the first attempt itself.
Okay. I mean, we need to pay amount for that, or it's a free certification?
Yeah, whatever the certifications that we are covering as part of this, everything are free.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
So the certification fees is included in this fees only.
Yeah, there is no separate certification fees. Whatever you are doing, you will be doing as part of Tricentis website. Tricentis is the one which has developed the Tosca. So in that website, officially from Tricentis itself, you will be getting your certifications.
So how long will it take to complete AS1 and AS2?
Yeah, first 15 days, it will be AS1. AS1 might take up to 20 days also sometimes. But after that, everything will be little faster. So after 20 days, I'll ask you to attempt your AS1 exam and you will be getting your badge. And you will gain all the AS1 topics, which will help you for your final exam, that is product consultant certification also. So product consultant certification includes questions from all of the slides that I have shown you, like each and everything, whatever you have seen here, right? From all these topics, you will be having the questions in the product consultant. So you should be having enough knowledge of all these things, only then you can complete your final certification.
With this course, what you are showing, right? Can I clear all those certifications?
Yes, you can clear all the certifications. So that is what I showed you. After all the certifications, this is how you get your final certification. And 99% of all my students will be having this. Sorry?
Zoom in, please.
Yeah.
I mean, we need to renewal it after some time, or it is, I mean,
See,
permanent?
as of now, once you have done, it is done.
Okay.
So maybe in future, if they do any changes, I'm not sure. But for now, as of today, once you are done, it is done.
So all these exams are free of cost, or it's provided by Tricentis itself? How it is?
Yes, all the exams are provided from Tricentis and they are not, they are free of cost.
So you said like
So do you show us how to integrate Tosca with Jenkins and how to produce reports? Is this covered part of the training?
Yeah, reports is covered. So we can understand how to generate the reports, everything as part of this training. But Jenkins, as on perspective of Jenkins, we are not covering, but we have a setup from Tosca itself called Dex setup. So we are covering Dex as part of our training. So, I mean, extension of Dex
So
is
Dex is similar to Jenkins?
Yeah,
Okay.
extension of Dex setup is Jenkins. So it will be easy for you if you have to set up Jenkins on your project. Once you know what is Dex, how to set up Dex.
Okay. So is this like automation, right? This is not manual testing, right? Tosca.
Sorry?
Is this manual testing or automation testing?
This is an automation testing tool.
Okay. So
Which
we'll be
needs
writing
no coding.
or setting up everything, right?
Which needs no coding.
I'm asking if we have a login application in Selenium, we used to write code, right? Go to this field, go to this field. So how do we do that in Tosca?
Yeah, the Tosca is where you do everything. You will understand in the next coming days, Priya.
Okay, yeah.
So I see. So data integrity testing is not part of this course. If you are looking for that, I'm sorry, we are not covering as part of this. And yes, what about API testing? We are covering API testing. So we are covering different methods or different requests that we come, and you will understand how to scan an API and how to convert it to a test case and how to automate it. All these are covered as part of API testing. Yeah, installing Tosca will be done by me. Everyone will sit together. We'll do the steps together. We will be including each and every step in the class itself. We will install Tosca. Only then I start with the AS1 syllabus. So no need to do it by yourself. I'll be helping with you. Can we do performance testing? Yes, you can do performance testing also with Tosca.
So can we also do ETL testing with Tosca?
ETL, no, I don't think I have to check on this, Sanveda, because I'm not that much.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Can you
Other
tell
What
us
will
question?
be
what
the
type of
duration of the
testing
license?
can be done?
Yamuna, what was your question?
Sorry. Can you tell us the different type of testing that can be done by Tosca?
Yeah, you will see there's a lot more we will be seeing in the next coming slides, because everyone will be curious about few questions that can be addressed. If it is good that if I address it between everyone, because some might not come back with the questions. Okay, so that's the reason I took this. We will see all of that in the future coming slides, Yamuna. Yeah, Avinash, what was your question?
The duration of the license. So license will have some duration, right?
Yeah, it will have, but don't worry, you will also get to understand how to extend it. Okay. So if I would have to say, it is for 3 months, 90 days, but you can extend it afterwards also.
Okay.
Yes, Antush, you had some question? Okay, so can anyone with zero knowledge of IT background learn this course? You can learn it, but you should do little what I can say, R&D about what is testing. You should know basic concepts of what is a test case, how is testing done. If you know all those things in hand, it would be great, because few things I'll be just running through it and I'll say this is a BRD document or this is a requirement sheet, all those things. Then it is good to have little knowledge about IT. Okay, all right.
I have one question.
Yes,
Are
please.
you also going to explain, so how are we testing SAP application or Salesforce application with Tosca?
See, by end of this course, you will be only understanding how to do different kind of applications. Okay, so because it is very easy, only one small technique is there that is different from Salesforce or that is different from SAP or something. Okay, so if you are interested, if you start with, I could surely help you out. But SAP is not covered as part of this. For any application testing that you have to do, you should have the basics of AS1 and AS2. Without that, whatever might be the application, you'll not be able to do anything. Okay.
Okay, there's one more question I need to ask.
Sure.
So, when comparing with Selenium, so we
Mm.
are also automating this with the help of Tosca, right? So, why should a company take Tosca, use Tosca instead of Selenium, while Tosca is a paid tool? So, what advantage does it offer?
Yeah, you will understand the coming slides. I have a
Okay,
slide where clearly explains why Tosca, why not other things.
sure, sure.
Okay. Yeah. So let us come back here we'll do some more theory and then we'll come back again with some questions. Okay. Yeah. So basically, Tosca started was at the very starting stages. Oasis is a company which started. It is a non-profit organization. Later, Tricentis has took over, and now Tricentis is responsible for this Tosca tool. And it has a major, not only the Tosca, it has different tools out of the which helps us to for performance testing, which helps us with Q test is one tool. It is similar to like HPALM or Jira or whatever you see in the day-to-day life in your project. So like that, there are many other tools from Tricentis. So Tosca is one such tool where you will be seeing how it will automate different applications. It might be web application testing. It might be a database testing. It might be an API testing. It might be an SAP application, or it might be a Salesforce application. Okay. So these are only 5 things that I have addressed, but in real or in general, Tosca will support 150 plus applications. Okay, so I'll show you that slide also, which applications, most of the applications, what are the applications. Okay. Yeah, and Tosca is like it's a shorter form of topology and orchestration specific for cloud applications. So it's completely a scriptless tool where a non-automation guy also can come learn Tosca, but they should have little testing background knowledge. They should understand what is testing, what is functional testing, and it helps as it is powered by it is actually has an inbuilt AI tool. So because of AI and machine learning, it helps testers to automate the test cases more faster, and it will also help us to reduce the risk that is involved while testing or while automating a test case. So it is very easy for anyone to use. So that is also one advantage of Tosca, which is why everyone is more inclined to start using this Tosca. And maintenance free, it is very, it's not that you have to have so much of this thing to have this maintenance. It is very easy to maintain. It doesn't keep, even if your application is frequently changing or frequently has many changes in it, Tosca can handle all those changes. Okay. So it can automate, as it is a codeless approach, right? You can automate a test case very faster compared to other applications. And it takes only enterprises, it gets released like only like once every 2 weeks or sometime. It is a very less, this thing which helps us to reduce the time, which helps us to approach, which helps us to deliver our test cases much faster. So why Tosca? This is a very major question for everyone who have learned Selenium, who are pros in Java, who can write 100 lines of code very easily. They have a very longer question like, why is Tosca? Yeah, in Tosca, you can do an end-to-end application testing. Okay, so being it database, so yeah, suppose there's a scenario where your project has just started and has just developed two pages of your software application. Okay, so then the third page is still in development, but you still have to test it. So your developers has given an API to test it. Okay, and then after that, there's a database connection with which after you write something, you request something in this API, you have to test whether your database is getting affected or your database is getting this record getting created or not. So if this is a very small example that I'm trying to explain. So it has 3 or 4 interfaces. So one is you have to test a web application testing. The second one is you have to do an API testing. The third one is you have to do a database testing. So all 3 things can be done with Tosca. So you can automate all these 3 things in a single Tosca commander with the different types, whatever we will be learning as part of this course. You will understand how to have this database connected to your Tosca, how to launch an API scan, how to automate your API test cases, and how to get your elements of your web application onto the Tosca. So all these 3 things, you can do it and you can automate all your test cases. So it is widely used for major applications like banking, large applications. It is a very secure. It is a secure tool, being a secure tool. So most of the banking applications will come forward, are coming forward to use this Tosca tool, unlike Selenium. So there are multiple aspects which can help you for test management also. If you have to manage your test cases or if you have to do something, Tosca also has its feature where you can use it. It can do API testing. It can do a synchronization. You can do requirements also in Tosca. You can generate your reports from Tosca itself. Even a layman or your client or the project manager, if he comes and sees the requirement section, he can easily understand what is the requirement that is being majorly automated, how much percentage of test cases are automated, what are the different test cases that we have covered as part of this. He can get a very clear picture of the report section that we see. And even if it is being a paid tool, it has larger of advantages. So that is why Tosca is getting marketed in the tool very widely. Basically, it is mostly for, mostly used nowadays. If you see most of the large scale applications, wherever you see, Tosca is in demand. Yeah, if you see, it also offers HTML, Java, Oracle, SAP, SOA, all these different applications. There's no requirement or no script or no framework that you have to write. The framework is inbuilt. You just have to use the framework that is already there. Yeah. Even though it is a paid tool, you have a very good vendor support here. So there is a person that will assist you in your project. So if you are acquiring some 25, 30 licenses, there will be a Tricentis support person who will help you to overcome the bottlenecks, or if there is any issue while automating, or if there is any issue while setting up your CI/CD pipeline, everything will be addressed from Tricentis team itself. I myself has had this opportunity of talking with Tricentis people because my project acquired like somewhere around 40 or 45 licenses. We had a support system for Tricentis team itself. We used to connect to them like on a day-to-day basis. Like we used to have a connect every day with them. We used to tell our issues and whatever the challenges that we are facing, and they would surely come up with some solutions and they would help us. Okay. So that kind of vendor support is there, which is not there with other automation tools. So that is also one reason why Tosca has become most popular. And if you see, these are the different technologies it's used, like desktop, web, API, database, browser, mobile applications. Okay, so not only that, if you see, there are different industry solutions also it will support. So being an energy project, being it a financial project, being a public sector project, whatever might be your project is working, Tosca will have its path and it can automate any kind of test cases. Healthcare, retail, technology, telecom, any kind of industry, Tosca can help you out to automate your test cases. So if you see, these are some of the things that I would wanted to showcase on this this PowerPoint. But apart from that, there are lot more enterprise applications that Tosca is being supported, being it SAP, Oracle, Salesforce, ServiceNow, Workday, Snowflake, Microsoft Dynamics, Pega, Guideware, Avlog, ADP, Adobe, IBM Maximo. So any kind of your application you can automate with the help of Tosca. Yeah, so any other questions that I would have to address for today?
One query I have.
Yeah, please.
Hello, I'm audible. Yeah.
Yes.
This session, particularly Tosca session, is helpful only for the freshers. So I have like experienced those who are in a position of more than 10 plus years. Whether this will be useful for them to drive themselves as well as the team.
Yeah, it will helpful because the current batch which I'm handling, all the people from the batch are more than 13 plus years of experience. especially I would say 10 plus, more than 10 plus years of experience. They are here to learn about Tosca. They wanted to lead the project. They want to take that initiative of learning Tosca. So everyone, so it's not only for freshers, everyone who is interested in learning this tool.
Okay, thanks.
So there are people who come with as a business analyst who wanted to learn about Tosca because they want to showcase it to the client, the benefits, the features, and what Tosca can do apart from Selenium. So all those things to learn. Even BAs also come to our sessions to learn about this. Even clients also will come to us to understand what is Tosca and how apt Tosca is to them in their project. There are few projects which I have handled personally where we started with Selenium. We have developed almost like more than 75 plus scripts, and then client has understood this Tosca is very good tool. So then they asked us to shift the total scripts to Tosca from Selenium. Okay, so there are some cases where a project wants to shift to Tosca, then immediately all our manual testers, everyone had to reskill ourselves to learn this Tosca tool.
Okay, thanks. One more question I have.
Yeah.
Whether we'll be having some kind of input over the estimation, because sometimes this question also comes to how you estimate with regards to Tosca, how will you estimate the total work given or the total test cases or the test scenarios?
Yeah, if you are talking about creating a requirement traceability matrix, is it similar to what you're talking about requirement traceability matrix?
Yeah, requirement traceability, but like if you have like 100 test cases, how you do the estimation in Tosca or any other automation tool?
Yeah. We'll cover that as part of our requirement section, where we'll be understanding out of what requirement, how many test cases are created, how many test suites are created, how is the position, like how many times did we run it. All those things you can see as part of your requirement section.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Any other questions?
So I have one question.
Yes, please.
So in this course, learning with respect to the certification part, or are we going to do content practically for different type of scenarios that we're going to test?
Yeah, we'll be doing different types of scenarios we'll be covering. So how to use what, how is synchronization working as part of this, and how to use recovery scenarios, how to create an execution list, everything. And also we'll be doing exercises for each and every topic that we are covering. And the exercises are not designed by me. These are designed by Tricentis team itself. So we'll be circulating those exercises to you. I'll be helping out. Basic, I will give you how to start with it, and you have to do it and you have to come back with the questions. And you will be covering an end-to-end scenario. You will understand how to start. If you have to start with an application from starting to ending, how to start with and how to end with, and what all the things that are required. All those things will be covered as part of our training. Yeah, and the last two slides I want to cover before we wind up. So if you see this is the top industries which are currently using Tosca. So if you see, not only the information technology, financial services are also using computer software service systems, insurance companies, banking projects, or transport, trucking, railroad, or publishing, automotive projects, entertainment projects, airlines, aviation. All these different sectors are started using this Tosca test suite. So this was as per 2023. Now, as per 2024, the graph might have increased. And also, if you see, these are the top countries which are currently using, with which United States being the largest, highest one. they are mostly using Tosca wherever you see. I'm not sure if you have seen any job opportunity in United States, but my team or the our previous batch people keep on saying that United States have lots of scope for this Tosca suite. So I wanted to learn this. So there are a lot of people who, especially from United States, because there's a large opening for this United States. And I also heard that they are giving H1B also from different countries who are very well versed about this Tosca. So even Germany being the leading now in the market, so they also started using this Tosca, and India also being the third largest country where Tosca is being used. Not only India, US, Germany, India, Netherlands, Austria, Switzerland, United Kingdom, Australia, Slovakia, and Canada. All these countries also started using Tosca. It's like all these countries have started exploring about this Tosca, and Tosca is also widening its wings not only with web application performance or SAP. There's a new tool called Testim tool where you can do automation testing, also regression testing. So we'll be seeing glimpse of Tosca. Whatever we'll be learning, it is a very minute thing, but you have to explore more in Tosca. And yes, and Tosca is exploring and expanding its wings lot and lot. So we'll be learning few of the concepts as part of our course. Yeah, tomorrow we will see few more things, because in a single day I don't want to dump everything about Tosca. So we will see what are the advantages of Tosca, disadvantages of Tosca, and that is some differences between what is Selenium different from what is Tosca. And we will also see few more concepts in Tosca in tomorrow's class, and we'll slowly start with all the. You have to get adjusted to this tool. You have to understand some terminologies in this tool. I'll slowly incorporate them in every day's class. After like fourth day or fifth day, we are good to go. We'll start for first installation, and then we'll start creating our first test case. By sixth day or seventh day, you can create your own test case by your own, and you will start exploring this Tosca more and more. And I'm sure you'll love this Tricentis Tosca too. Any other questions that I have to address?
I have a query. Like for this licensing, we need to use the organization ID, right? So will you provide it or how it is?
Yeah, licenses will be taken care of me, don't worry. So I will also make you understand how to extend your license. We can see that.
So like if we don't have any organization ID also, it's fine, right?
Yeah, there's absolutely no requirement for you to understand, have this business email ID concepts with you. If you don't have a business email ID also, it's completely fine. We will handle it.
Oh, thank you.
Will guide any live projects, ongoing projects.
If you see this web application, demo web application, this is from Tricentis team itself. So as part of web application testing, we'll be doing most of the concepts on this. As part of API testing, we will have some APIs handy. We'll be doing that. For database testing, we'll set up a database by ourselves. We'll create a tables ourselves, and we'll try to automate database testing also. So individually for each and everything, we have live examples.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So this PPT, whatever I'm showing, it will be like until you get acquainted to all the terminologies, only till then I'll be showing up this PPT. Sometimes maybe in the middle also you might see the PPT, but most of the time it's only the tool that will be opening, only the tool that you will be seeing all through your course. Okay. So regarding what is this? The system requirements, I'll show you up tomorrow. What is a system requirement that should be there for you? And if anyone is using Mac system, currently Mac, we are not supporting Mac. Tricentis is not supporting the Mac. So you have to have a Windows machine for sure. And the requirements will be displayed tomorrow in this class itself. You should be getting ready with the requirements. I mean, that is a minimum basic requirement we should have for Tosca installation. See, for mainframe testing, I'll tell you, right, by the end of this course, you'll be confident enough to take over whatever might be the application, okay? So it might be mainframe, it might be SAP, it might be Salesforce, you will be able to do it. I'm sure you will be doing it because there are people who have learned only these basic things from me and they are now automating SAP applications in their project. Okay, so don't worry about it. First, if you are trying to enroll it, please try to get all the basics. Then for sure, you'll be able to handle whatever might be the application. And there was a question, can we execute other language scripts using Tosca tool? Yes, we can automate, we can execute Selenium scripts from our Tosca automation tool. You will see how when from our, when we start execution. Okay. Any other questions or any queries, any doubts on any area that you have? If not, we can wind up today's session. We will meet up in tomorrow's session. We will learn more about Tosca. Okay. So thank you so much for joining today's session. We'll meet in tomorrow's session and we will learn more and more about Tosca. Okay. Have a very nice day ahead. Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.